You guys may have heard me mention once or twice on this app that I've been a licensed practicing trial attorney for 27 years. Tomorrow, as an aside, tomorrow, Thursday, is my last day as a practicing trial attorney. I am retiring and I am going to become a full-time content creator. A decision which right now seems like I don't know, whatever. I'm doing it anyway. During that 27-year period of time, I have seen some incredibly dumb attorneys do some incredibly dumb things. Over the course of my 27 years, I have represented hundreds of motorcyclists who have been severely injured through no fault of their own. But I have seen insurance defense attorneys during a deposition of my client, in whatever case, ask my client about his motorcycle, where's the gas pedal? I have seen insurance defense attorneys ask my motorcycle clients if their motorcycle had airbags. I have seen insurance defense attorneys ask my motorcycle clients if their motorcycle had seat belts. I have seen some really dumb shit over the years, but I have never in my life seen or read about anything as dumb and stupid and incompetent as what I have read today about the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, whose appointment was very likely illegal, Lindseay Halligan, and what she did during the grand jury proceedings whereby she obtained an indictment against former FBI Director James Comey. I thought that Alina Habba, the former parking garage attorney from New Jersey, was the stupidest attorney I've ever seen in my entire life. And Lindseay Halligan said, "Hold my beer." Wow. She got a grand jury indictment, but didn't show the grand jury the actual indictment document, pleading. Her appointment was likely unlawful. We'll be diplomatic about that. And so now I feel pretty safe in saying that the indictment against James Comey is going to be thrown out, because James Comey hired actual, real lawyers. And here's the thing. If and or when that indictment gets thrown out, because usually in the law, it's like when something like that happens, you can go back and fix it. You just look at the judge and say, "I apologize, Your Honor. I really dropped the ball on this one. It won't happen again." And you go back and you fix it. And you do it again, but you do it the right way. Lindseay Halligan And the Department of Justice can't do that here because the statute of limitations has already run. It has lapsed. They can't go back and fix what Lindseay Halligan did wrong. Lindseay Halligan, who is a former insurance defense attorney who has never practiced criminal law, who has never functioned as an attorney, as a prosecutor, who went into the grand jury by herself to get this indictment against James Comey, having never been in front of a grand jury previously. She had no idea what she was doing, other than slobbing on Donald Trump's knob. She got this job because she's youngish and attractive, and Donald Trump, I'm sure at some point, wanted to put his deformed, mushroom-shaped wiener in her hoo-ha. That never happened, as far as we know. Allegedly. She got appointed to be the Eastern District of Virginia United States Attorney because of her slavish devotion to Donald Trump, not because of her resume, her skill, or her competence. She has shown that she is entirely lacking in those last two. She went into a grand jury by herself, having never done that before, having literally no idea what she was doing, and because she fucked that up so bad, this case is going to get thrown out. And because the statute of limitations has lapsed, she can't go back and fix it. She can't refile it again and cure her mistakes, because she is unimaginably incompetent. And the reason that she went into that grand jury by herself is the other 100 or so assistant U.S. attorneys who work for and in the Eastern District of Virginia refused to accompany her because this case was bullshit before she even brought it. And the judge today asked the attorneys who were assigned from North Carolina or something to actually try this case, to do the actual trial in front of a jury. The judge said, was there a memo? Was there a memo previously written in somewhere in your office that said, don't bring this case, it's unwinnable, it doesn't contain the necessary facts in order to bring a prosecution in good faith? And one of those two attorneys from North Carolina who was brought in to handle this looked at the judge and said, I can't answer you because the Deputy Attorney General for the United States and former Trump criminal defense attorney Todd Blanch told me not to answer that question if you asked me that question. Anyone watching this video who is an attorney, can you even imagine saying that out loud to a judge? I can't answer that question, Your Honor, because my superiors told me not to. They will all be incredibly lucky if they do not get disbarred.